Shatter. Eh? Looks like we're back. What a shame. I was just about to top up and do a 10-pull lottery. Congratulations on passing the 8th floor. You are granted the reward Dream Body. The 8th floor? Weren't we just fighting the nameless martial emperor on the 7th floor? Seems like the formation spirit combined the trials of the two martial emperors from the 7th and 8th floors. We only heard the notification for the 8th floor being cleared, not the 7th. Looks like there are still disciples stuck on the 7th floor. Xingqian? We didn't see you in the dream illusion just now. Were you in the trial on the 7th floor? Not bad this time, you didn't kneel. The 7th floor should be designed to exploit emotional weaknesses, plunging one into deep sorrow. Is Xingqian still in the trial? Sect Master, is there a way for me to go in and help him? Hey, my life hasn't been such a failure after all. Congratulations on passing the 7th floor trial. You are granted the reward Body of Despair. Meanwhile, outside the tower, Yi Hu loves you. Xingqian, my bones. Sister, during the trial, Brother Xingqian cried and shouted again, saying his life was such a failure and that he might as well die. I don't think I'll ever be able to look him in the eye again. Nonsense. Have you ever seen anyone cry with such variety and flair? Besides, don't we have our brother's Ouija to fall back on? Didn't you see him laughing and messing around? Did you just wipe your snot on me? In this life, I'm destined not to repeat the tragedy of the previous one. Ling Yao, wait for me in the upper realm with our companions. Yi, I've seen you again. But you're quite different from your past life. I don't like it at all. That cold, stern you from before, that was the true Night Emperor. Let's kill that original body who tarnished the Night Emperor's name, shall we? You, sure about that? Junior sister, last time you screwed me over real bad. My dignity for this whole life was lost today, and I'd probably overdrew some from my next life too. This time, absolutely no problem. I've fully mastered the first 9 floors. I even set the trial difficulty of the 9th floor to the lowest. You can be completely at ease. I'll believe you just this once more. Martial Emperor of the 9th floor, show your true self. I, Yi Xingqian, shall wipe away my past humiliation this time. Shame. I am the Thunder Emperor, here to forge thunder judgment upon heaven and earth. I see the thunder, but where's the judgment? This level of attack doesn't even count as a tickle. Junior sister did it. The attack is so weak it's absurd. Only the dramatic effects are left. Arrogant Junior. Let me show you what it means to be a true deity of the Thunder Division. Let the storm strike harder. Why is the Thunder Emperor only striking Xingqian? With a lightning rod hairstyle like that, who else would he strike? Everyone, something's wrong with this kid, he carries remnants of their aura. 9 emperors appear. No wonder I felt uneasy about this brat. He's not one of us, his heart must be different. What's going on? Did you just exile me from the human race in one sentence? There really is a trace of their aura, but how can it be so faint? Could we have made a mistake? You know their capabilities, better to kill by mistake than to let them go. You all hesitate. But I, old man, do not fear them. If your true self were here, I might give you some respect, but for a residual soul left by a formation. The outcome is still undecided. Kid, your strength is indeed impressive, unfortunately. Your enemy isn't just me, Great Wilderness Martial Emperor. What a coincidence, I've got plenty of backup too. Your enemy is me. Not bad at all. Can't even handle a few kids, finish it already. So quick to gang up at the drop of a hat. You're all 10,000 years old, how come you're as impatient as my junior brothers? Senior brother is right. It's rude to always let our elders make the first move. Your primordial soul body, I must have it. The strength of these martial emperors seems much weaker than when they guarded the tower. Almost perfectly capped at each opponent's limit. Is it because of those 3? Raise the Great Wilderness Martial Emperor's power a bit more, and also the soul-severing martial emperor, but reduce the sword emperor and hidden spirit martial emperor's power slightly. Only by applying extreme pressure can we help these kids break through. Using formations to calibrate martial emperor's strength, using us ancient supreme beings to sharpen yourselves, kid, you're really bold. Even in our era, you'd become a force to be reckoned with. Though my 5 elements physique isn't the most powerful, I am centuries older than the rest, barely count as one of the top martial emperors. I'll take you on, Sect Master, a friendly reminder. The formation of the tower doesn't suppress me. That makes our decision easier, Qian, you inherit the dream body. So arrogant. Arrogant? Because I have the right to be, after all, I, the Sect Master, was almost ranked top 3 in the all-time sect. I must say, I'm quite intrigued by this so-called strongest sect of all time, but seeing how the formations of the first 9 floors have all fallen, it's only a matter of time before the other ancient martial emperors fall too. Let's bring you to our true domain then. Welcome to the 10th floor. This is the 10th floor? The greenery here is so lush? That tree is so tall I can't see the top. Sect Master, our projection formation to the outside has been severed. Doesn't that mean our live stream is cut off too? Why did the image turn into this mysterious pattern the moment they entered the 10th level? It feels full of the unknown and uncertainties. Where did those 9 martial emperors go? Are they trying to use this vast forest to hide their tracks? An earthquake? Fly above the trees quickly, go see what's going on. We're at the foot of a mountain, it's the mountain that's shaking. Despicable scoundrels, how dare you bring chaos to the falling star continent? That's the martial emperor of the great wilderness from the first floor? The difference in power is like heaven and earth. But, it seems like his attack wasn't aimed at us? Such a powerful martial emperor of the great wilderness, yet his heavenly manifestation couldn't even withstand a single move from the opponent. That black-robed figure is, so this continent's so-called strongest, is nothing more than this. How dare you look down on us? A single sword strike holds such might. It's the Sword Emperor. Such crude mastery over power, truly a waste of the spiritual energy of this world. Why not just offer this entire continent to our race? The start of this war was indeed because we underestimated you. You even took that chance to eliminate all the ordinary martial emperors in one sweep, but we, the 10 martial emperors, are the supreme beings of this continent. Far above those juniors who were assassinated by you earlier. Judging from what the soul-severing martial emperor said, there were many martial emperors in ancient times, but only a few reached the peak. Still, 10 martial emperors? Weren't there only 9 ancient martial emperors all this time? In our eyes, you're no different from those who've already died. Do you really take me, the martial emperor of the great wilderness, for an easy target? Ha, nothing but a spent force. Should I call you martial emperor of the great wilderness? Or should I call you Master? Jir? You were my chosen successor. How could you join the alien race? Just as I remembered, you cultivate the fiercest martial art, yet you're still so soft-hearted and sentimental. Don't tell me, with your insight, you still can't tell. Your Jir is already dead. That's the great wilderness body refining art, the techniques, even the attack habits, are exactly like Jir. It has taken over Jir's body, and devoured Jir's memories. No, wait. Not just that, the flowing palm techniques of the flowing cloud martial emperor, the Vajra invincibility of bitter monk, the water movement techniques of the Sisui martial emperor. Many missing martial emperors have traces left on this being. 1-2. There are 9 of these demonic creatures in total. The 5 elements and the leader are still preparing, our side is at a disadvantage. The soul is elusive and eerie, yet it controls the tangible body, the soul reigns supreme, and the physical body must submit. Thus, once we take over your bodies, we gain access to your memories, techniques, and spiritual energy. Everything you possess, your falling star continent emphasizes cultivating spiritual energy but neglects soul cultivation, making you ideal prey for our soul clan. Moreover, among your ancient martial emperors, one more will soon become our comrade. Even in a 2-on-1 situation, you've managed to hold out for so long. Your spiritual energy regeneration is truly remarkable. But this is the end of the line. Among the many people we've devoured, quite a few were your friends, so we're well aware of your weaknesses. It's over. I told you. I'm the vanguard of this war. How could I let you die before me? Great wilderness. Your arm, to break free quickly from the enemy restraining me, a price had to be paid. You're the third strongest among us. If you fall, or worse, get assimilated, I doubt the rest of us can hold out for much longer. I need to buy more time for the 5 elements, and the leader. Great wilderness, are you insane? Why did you kick me? Lingju, you live a little longer for me. I'll go flip the situation around. Great wilderness, Soul Clan, go to hell. That martial emperor of the Great Wilderness, did he just self-destruct? This technique is called desolation. With the Great Wilderness body, one can nurture a miniature wilderness realm in their dantian. At the final moment, this realm can be detonated, breaking through the constraints of heaven and earth, but the price is total soul annihilation. Therefore, unless it's the final moment, never use it. As the chosen inheritor of my great wilderness body, I only hope you never live to see a day where this technique is needed.